most of the youth don't have a job that's going to provide them with insurance. So when they get cut off with Medi-Cal, they're uninsured. Then they're becoming uninsured. So, you know, it's huge because up to 26 gives them the opportunity to, you know, get established in a job or get their education, just, you know, just like kids who are coming from families that weren't involved in the foster care system.
It seemed like they didn't really want to do nothing about it because I wasn't insured at the time. And yeah, so they just wrapped it up, x-rayed twice, and just told me to go my way. It's like, all right, that's fine. So I went back to work. But it's not proper healing. I gotta basically get an x-ray, but it's cost too much. The x-ray came out to be $800 to $3,000. That's because it's uninsured. And that's a lot of money. If I knew about the Medi-Cal or medical things about till 26, that would have worked out pretty nice.
He hurt his hand. He was all swollen up. He didn't have insurance, and he came in for the application because Krishneel told him, go to the office, get the application. They can get it from their HSA, their county HSA, but they can also get it from us too.
Okay. I came in one day, you know, I normally come through, I still sort of try to have some kind of contact with the office.
Yeah.
They're still a resource for me. So when I came in, they told me, hey, do you have healthcare? You know, it's becoming the law to where you need to have it. And I told them jokingly, but I was quite serious about it, that I was just going to wait till the end of the year. Because, you know, you're required by the end of the year. Why would I spend all this money? You know, if it's coming out of my pocket, I can't really afford it. So that's what I was going to do. And they went, hey, you know, what about that stuff you did on the Capitol, the thing pertaining to AB 12, you know, getting healthcare until you're 26. And I was kind of surprised that it actually went through. It went through. So I was like, you know what, sign me up. Free healthcare. It's not coming, it's not, you know, causing me any problems. But it is definitely something that's necessary. So I went ahead and did it. It was quite easy once I found out. You just fill out, you know, a quick, I think it was a front and back page form, turn it in. They bring you back, you know, a list of what providers you want to have or something like that. And you just, it's kind of a quick process, but I don't think anybody's really aware of it. So I think once more people are aware of that, they can sort of get their own health care and be covered and insured.
I think it helps them overcome obstacles that could get in their way. So if you're generally healthy, and you know a lot of young people at that age are, then you know they may or may not you know be impeded by lack of medical care. But accidents, you know, happen. You get sick. If you have insurance and you go to the doctor, you can get well more quickly. Whereas if you don't have insurance and you're not seeking medical care, illnesses drag on longer, you're missing work, you're missing school. So, I mean, I think it definitely increases their level of functioning if they have the ability to go to the doctor.
There was a car accident we were in on the way back from a job site.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Because of that, the fire workers that removed me from the car, they were going to put me on, you know, the C-SPAN stretcher. And I was, you know, coming from a car crash, you have all your adrenaline going, you don't really feel anything at that moment. They thought that I really needed it. From their point of view, it was necessary. I'm kind of glad they talked me into it, but my comment to them was, I don't have healthcare, I can't afford it. It's okay, just, you know, and they said, hey, you know, we can leave you here, but you might not feel it now, or you're gonna go later. You feel it. They put me into the back of the ambulance, you know, with the C-SPAN, whatever. And then it started hitting me, all the pain that came from everywhere, and I'm kind of glad they did. But then even while I was in the hospital, they were gonna have follow-up tests and stuff like that. I couldn't think of, you know, I was thinking financially. I'm a little bit, you know, frugal with my money, to where I know I don't have it, so I can't spend it. And the last thing I want is to be in debt without a way to pay for it. So what I did was I kept on bugging them, telling them I needed to go use the bathroom. I did that so much to where they eventually said yes, and I just walked out the hospital. Or I limped out, but, you know, same thing.